another matter to implement, and he's been doing that exceedingly well. Look at his lengths. Just seamers to right-handers today have done well. Just not him, it's all the seamers. A lot of balls in the good area. A few the white balls were sent to the boundaries. Not many of them today. Could do with a few now in the death overs. Only for a single. What a magnificent over it's been. Just the 2 runs from it. Of them today. 16 overs have been completed. A few now. 88 for 7. Death over. We should have the signal now from the umpire. Oh, that was only for a single. What a magnificent over it's been. Just the 2 runs from it. Of them today. 16 overs have been completed. A few now. 88 for 7. Death over. We should have the signal now from the umpire. Oh, that was only for a single. What a magnificent over it's been. Just the 2 runs from it. 16 overs have been completed. A few now. 88 for 7. Death over. We should have the signal now from the umpire. Oh, that was only for a single. What a magnificent over it's been. Just the 2 runs from it. 16 overs have been completed. A few now. 88 for 7.
গাজীপাল কিনবেন যখন একবারই কিনুন।
Run on, that should not have happened, but he had to go after a painstaking 33 at the crease, and he kept on losing partners with the other Jatman, Yasser Ali, Mushfiqur Rahim. Run on, Abdullah Jabran stayed long for a while, but he was gone a painstaking 33 at the 13th crease. Delport didn't last too long, another did Raza, Afridi was on song, those two Rahim. Now Musaddiq Hussain, Abdullah Jabran stayed long for a while, runs of 11, sort of a comeback at the 13th. He's the support of the last time. Another good partnership. I'm sure that can take it through to the 19th over. Now, at the 13th, he's the support of the last time. Another good partnership. I'm sure that can take it.
Yeah, and the Victorians as well, they've been rather outstanding with the ball, especially in the power play. Ronnie and Seifert in picking up Seifert with 2 wickets in his 3 overs. And Wahab picking up just the 1. The skipper he got, and Mahedi Hassan as well. Especially in the power play. Might be a little bit expensive, but he will take that. And Afridi, as we all know, coming in his 3 overs, showing his experience to Wahab picking up just the 1. The skipper he got, and Mahedi Hassan as well. Especially in the power play. Might be a little bit expensive, but he will take that. And Afridi, as we all know, coming in his 3 overs, showing his experience to Wahab picking up just the 1. The skipper he got, and Mahedi Hassan as well. Especially in the power play. Might be a little bit expensive, but he will take that. And Afridi, as we all know, coming in his 3 overs, showing his experience to Wahab picking up just the 1. The skipper he got, and Mahedi Hassan as well. Especially in the power play. Might be a little bit expensive, but he will take that. And Afridi, as we all know, coming in his 3 overs, showing his experience to Wahab picking up just the 1. The skipper he got, and Mahedi Hassan, especially in the power play. Might be a little bit expensive, but he will take that. And Afridi, as we all know, coming in his 3 overs, showing his experience to Wahab picking up just the 1. The skipper he got, and Mahedi Hassan, especially in the power play. Might be a little bit expensive, but he will take that. And Afridi, as we all know, coming in his 3 overs, showing his experience to Wahab picking up just the 1. The skipper he got, and Mahedi Hassan, especially in the power play. Might be a little bit expensive, but he will take that. And Afridi, as we all know,
so we're set for the last 3 overs of the innings. Just a reminder that this match has been reduced by 1 over due to inclement weather. So thankfully it's all cleared up. It's the sun's trying to just break through the clouds of the innings. Just a reminder, no further threat of rain at the moment. Geelong Vikings under the cosh. Under a lot of pressure, it's all cleared up, done too well. The sun's trying to just break through the clouds of the innings. Just a reminder, no further threat of rain at the moment.
Yeah, this is the form guide.
Geelong Vikings under the cosh. Under a lot of pressure, it's all cleared up, done too well.
Not very good.
Just break through the clouds.
Winning can become a habit as well. So is losing. They've won 6, almost 3. This is not a very good trend, should I say. They've just lost the last 2. Wahab Riaz coming around the wicket.
Big swing of the bat only results in a single, which has to be scampered. Really didn't go rocketing away. So Tissara Pereira, not the best of throws. Just the point you're making, they would have done better. I mean, looking forward to doing better at home. They had that wonderful run in Dhaka and Sylhet. But then coming here on the 3rd phase of this edition of the BPL, really been disappointing for the local crowd. have another game in hand. It comes tomorrow here in Chattogram.
Yeah, I was going to get to that as well. I mean, you don't want to think negative about today, but it's looking rather not in their favor. If they're to come second in this game, they've still got a game in hand to try and redeem themselves, pick up the 2 points, which would then get to 14. You would think they'll be safe to go into the next phase, but listening to our co-commentators early on talking about it's anybody's game at this stage. Anyone can go through, apart from the Titans.
Which is marvelous for the tournament itself. Might not be too good for the Chittagong Vikings at the moment, but 6 teams out of 7, an outside chance for all of them, well, the lower ones I mean, to get into that last 4. So that really is leading up to quite some exciting matches when we move to Dhaka for the next phase. He seems relaxed enough, but something's not quite ticking inside. Waited on that one, just could manage to roll that down. Big hits not coming.
Yeah, it's going to be quite difficult. You only got 3 wickets in hand, and to try and up the tempo a little bit, you have got to try and be smart about it. Average striker batting first here at Chattogram this season. Well, today it's only 82. Previous pitches 147. It tells you the story, but then again, there aren't any demons on this wicket here.
Absolutely not. Nothing to do with the pitch. I think it's a true batting track. It's looking from up here is very similar to the pitches we have had earlier, where you had those huge totals. It's just a matter of some excellent bowling and some rather inept batting on occasions. And talk about excellent bowling. Look at that bouncer from the experienced Wahab.
Yeah, it's a good sign for the bowlers too. Yeah, can you smell that? Well directed bouncer from Wahab. Pace and bounce. He had no clue, no chance. Naeem.
Even that bounce on the pitch tells you the nature of the wicket. It has got that carry, it's got that opportunity for the batsman if they can put bat to ball in a proper manner. Ball in! Well, he was trying to hit it away. It was a pacey little ball from the big man, and he's upended the off stump.
Yeah, clever bowling. It was pushing back, and then 4-1. Up. And Wahab at the top of his game. Just the brutal strength. Yeah, good delivery. Feet nowhere near the ball as well. Just the swing of the bat and nowhere near. Easy game at the moment for Wahab. All smiles all round. Well, another disappointing innings here from Naeem Hassan. He's got to go for 4. 98 for 8. 92 for 8, I beg your pardon.
The Mayor of the Chattogram City Corporation, Mr. A.J.M. Nasiruddin, is there watching proceedings. Won't be too happy with the performance of the local team, but will be happy with the performances of the crowd, of the groundspeople. It's been a very, very well done, and the crowds particularly have really enjoyed it. The whole production, I mean by the production in the ground, outside the ground, the facilities, the colour. Abujaid is the new batsman in technically a very nice little face in the BPL here at Zoram Chowdhury.
Having said that, also just on the cricketing point of view, it has been an outstanding vibe throughout this segment here in Chattogram. High scoring games, batters have been enjoying out there. But this is what happened. Just a swing and a miss, really all in vain. Just hoping he's going to get something back on it. But technically, serious technical error there.
He's just going down the wrong line, isn't he? Not even bothering closing the face of the bat also. Oh, they're throwing their bats at virtually everything now. That was, well, touch and go. I think the bowler just looking back and saying, umpire, was that a wide? We'll soon find out.
Oh, typical bowlers. It's never wide and it's always out. Even when you're practicing in nets, hit one ball in the air, it's out.
Lovely view from up there in the president's box. Right over the line of the ball. As the bowler comes in, well, he's thumped that away. And he's gone. Wow. That was something out of the blue from Mosaddek, but he'll take it. Another magnificent six there.
Yeah, Mosaddek, he thumped it thoroughly as well, beautifully. Just to let you know, he is capable. Slow delivery, waited for it beautifully and lashed onto it off the front foot as well. Good on you.
Well, at least they're getting some sort of a target here. 99 the score. Have to finish off. It will be the last over, the next one, of the completion of the 18th. 19 overs to be played out by each team. Oh, he tries to guide it. Just opens the face up too much. And allows the ball to just slither past it.
Yeah, not a bad option. Third man up. Just some bat on it that would easily run for 4. Yeah, not a good delivery though. Had he got a bat on that, that would have been a tremendous shot. Ideally, he would want to go length, looking at the filter that he's got. Straight and more hip.
Oh, he's gone over the top, straight as an arrow, and it's got to go. And go for another 6. What a strike. The 100 comes up with that shot. 105 for 8 now.
He is capable, I said it, and he's showing it. Beautiful stroke. As easy as you like at presenting the full face of the bat. Yeah, 76 meters, not a good delivery. Pitched up, is looking for that. You got mid off up, and why pitching it up? Look at the ball, length delivery, hitting the hip, or perhaps hip to heart.
Well, he had some success with the full pitch delivery. That was the back of length thing. Did manage to play it away into the deep, just some cover there. There's the single, the result. It's been a good mix, though 2 sixes have been hit. Got a wicket. He saw the batsman Naeem Hassan being set up with the short one and then pitching one up. So it's trying different things, which is not too bad.
Yeah, but I would like to think Mosaddek is a better, with all due respect, he's a better batsman, and he is capable. I've seen him bat up the order as well, so don't underestimate him. You still got to try and hit your length hard at him.
I wonder if he's going to take a single to try and retain the strike. Last ball of the over coming. No, he's not. Now he's missed out on a big shot. He's missed out on taking a single. So it's going to be Abu Jai then strike for the last over. It's 106 for 8.
গাজী টায়ার নিরাপদ হোক পথ চলা।
সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট কাঁচামালে তৈরি গাজী পিভিসি পাইপ, আগাগোড়া মজবুত, বাংলাদেশের সেরা পাইপ।
গাজী পাইপ আগে আসলে কত উপকারী না পাইতাম। গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা।
106 for 8 into the last over. In case you're wondering if you've come in late, this match has been reduced by 1 over because of the little bit of a shower we had earlier. 19 per team. So it's going to be the last over being bowled here by Tessera Pereira. On for 12.
Last over. Tessera Pereira. Full toss. got hold of it nicely, but they're not going to take the single sensibly. It makes sense. Yeah, he's looking at the squirreling umpire, asking it.
Mossadegh has got struck. It was Abu Jayed who played and missed the last ball. Oh, that's stretching for it again. He had the chance to go for a run, refused it. We saw a similar kind of thing yesterday, also in the last over.
Yeah, just to bring in a little bit of a twist onto this, I do understand what he's trying to do, to face most of the balls, but you've got 2 wickets in hand. And if you can get singles, take it.
Smashes it past the bowler. Gone through for the first one. They're going to go for the second one. Here it comes. If it was collected cleanly, he might have got his man. But it wasn't a clean take and he survives.
Well, not the best of cleaning up from Thisara Perera. Good fielding out in the deep. And exactly what I was just talking about. That will induce you to take unnecessary runs. And Wahab was good out in the deep. But Thisara Perera, that's an average cleaning up, I must say. He was nowhere near.
Oh, it's a little awkward, the bounce also for him. He's trying, just maybe he should have taken it on. Oh, how about that? Spectacular stuff, off balance, still manages to get a bit of bat to it. And he's all over the place, but the ball went to the right place, which was the boundary.
Yeah, he was looking for it, and he found it. As offered width on that occasion. Yeah, a bit of a slingy action. Just anything on it, and he's done exactly that. Over 43rd man, I would say. In between third man and point.
Yeah, acrobatic stuff from Mossadegh Hossain. Oh, cheeky stuff, brilliant. Marvellous looking shot that is. Just waited for that one, anticipated that shot. And just that, well, it wasn't, it was like a ramp, half ramp shot over third man.
Yeah, why not? A full toss as well. Easier to play when it's a full toss. Yeah, clever thinking as well. It takes a very good hand and eye coordination, and he's done exactly just the one bounce. Well, you got to give him credit. They're not the easiest shots to play.
Not at all. Last ball of the innings coming up now. 10 runs already. It's been a good over. At least they've got some runs on the board. 43 not out of 24. Mossadegh. He tries to get back to ball. Good ball, just short wide of the batsman, and that completes over number 19, which means that is also the completion of the innings. This innings, both the innings, it's reduced by 1 over because of early rain. Start of play delayed, and at the end.
Yeah, with the courtesy of Mossadegh, 43. He was good. He came in a bit.
গাজী পাম কিনবেন যখন একবারই কিনুন।
On the board of 116 with the loss of 8. So we're going to go down to Nile. Nile, who have you got down there?
Oh, I'm very lucky. I've got Wahab Riaz, Pakistan left-arm speedster. Hat-trick last night, 2 for 23 today. All smiles.
Yeah, I just want to thank God that it's going really good for me and I'm performing every other game.
You look very fit, you look very strong, very healthy. You must be enjoying your cricket here. A lot of international cricket coming up too. You must be just loving life.
Yes, definitely. Obviously, playing for Pakistan is the goal, and obviously wherever I get the opportunity to play, I will just try to go there and perform and put my name into it, and so far it's going really good.
Losing the toss, asked to bowl first. Pitch looks good. Your bowler's done a great job.
Yeah, I think everybody has bowled really well, bowled according to the plans, restrict the batsmen, nowhere they were lack, they don't play well. So yeah, I think we bowled according to the plans, and that's why we got this result.
I've noted yourself and Shahid Afridi helping some of the local bowlers, the younger guys. Your experience, not just getting the wickets, but also off the field and helping them perform. pivotal role for you?
Yes, definitely. It's all about the knowledge. It's all about the experience. As much as you can pass to the bowlers, I think Shafi is a very good bowler. Plus, Ronnie is a very good bowler as well. So talking to them, and even they tell you something which really helps you out. So I think if you are discussing on the field with the bowlers, you learn a lot as well.
Well bowled.
Thank you very much. Thanks, buddy.
Good luck, buddy.
So, Geelong Vikings eventually going over the 100 mark. This is 116 for 8. Will be something for the bowlers at least to defend. Not a very substantial total compared to the runs we've had in the last few days in Chattogram. A sorry start right from the word go. Shadman, Yasir Ali, Mushfiqur Rahim all perishing very, very quickly. Wickets falling at 3, 17, 36. It's a regular procession to and from the pavilion. And only Mosaddek Hussain at the end with 43 of 25 balls really stood up.
Yeah, you came in at the difficult time after losing wickets and clusters, but the timing was exquisite. He took his chances, but I tell you, just when the ball left the bat, you could tell that he's a man who's knowing what he's doing. And yeah, it's slick as well. Mosaddek. Bit entertaining at a difficult time, but didn't have a lot of balls to play around with. Outstanding.
It was, and the bowlers will be pretty happy with what they have achieved. 2 for Saifuddin, 2 for Wahab, 2 for Afridi, 2 for 10 in 4 overs, excellent, and 1 for Mahdi Hassan. So they managed to restrict them to 116 for 8. Right, so when the Comilla Victorians come in, they'll have a target of 117. We're going to take a short break. Hope you're going to join us on the other side of the break.